Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This one has a little bit of a different ring to it than some of my more recent videos because I was recovering from being a little bit unwell. I'd actually been in bed for a good 3 or 4 days and this was my second day back at work, so we were taking things nice and slow. What better way than having a good bowl of porridge in the morning to get us going? And then I did my Bible time where I've been reading this new book called The Christian Athlete, which has been a really good kind of thought-provoking book for me of how I want to shape my life. Soon enough it was time to get going to work. Please excuse the mess of a bedroom. As I said, I had not been well, so kind of the cleaning and anything extra has been on the back burner for now. Good morning everyone. Wow, the sun is rather bright this morning, but I'm not going to complain about it. It is Friday. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. And today I'm just off to work. It's been a bit of a bizarre week for me because I haven't been 100%. I have had a bit of a chest infection which has knocked me out for about 5 days in bed, which is not normal for me. If you've been around here for any length of time, you know that I just kind of get on with it when I'm ill, but this one's been a bit intense, so I'm trying to very slowly get back into things. Yesterday I went back into work for the first time and did a bar. I'm hoping to kind of do a little bit more today, but we're just gonna see how we go. I'm learning how important it is to fully let the body recover after something like this, especially when it's to do with the chest. Yeah, I'm just gonna take you along a day in my life. Also, being a student studying for my dissertation, it's almost done. I just need to finish off the last few bits and bobs, but I've been trying to do that a bit while I've been lying in bed. My brain hasn't obviously been operating at its maximum either. Saying all that, let's get to work. Still kind of lingering with this illness, is just feeling rather tired. I often find I get to work and I start picking up, so hopefully that will happen again today. So just like that, we were off to work, and of course, kind of when you've been ill, the mornings, I don't know if you feel this way, but you feel the most groggy. I definitely was still feeling a little bit tired and sluggish getting going this morning, but way better obviously than any of the other days that I had been unwell. I got going with some exercises. I've been keeping it very light for a warm-up, just kind of warming up my body with some stretches and some feet things instead of pushing it too much with too much progressing ballet technique. I did do a little bit of progressing ballet technique this morning just to activate the muscles, but really trying to keep things quite minimal, just while I build my body back up to strength. So here I am, doing a few bits and bobs of progressing ballet technique to activate those core muscles. So I managed to get through quite a lot of class. This was the first time I put my pointe shoes on in almost a week because of obviously being unwell, so it was good to get the shoes back on. I have to say that my body did react a little bit to obviously getting back into the training, because that's the biggest risk when you've taken some time off, is getting your body to adjust back when it's not been doing much physical activity. I felt like when you're really young, then it just happens naturally, but now I'm getting a bit older, I have to be more careful of my body, but you learn, you live and learn. Here I'm actually wearing this Halara jacket I meant to mention at the beginning of the video from Halara, and it's actually one of my favourites. Obviously my tones were a little bit off, things were not quite working as well as they could have done. I also had to just, again, mark things and not go too crazy, just to keep my body healthy as much as possible. But I did just tinker around a little bit in the studio before going to the Jerwood and doing some of my exercises that I do for my perineals and my glutes, a bit of stretching, a little bit of balancing. I really didn't want to leave work this day. I just kind of wanted to stay and practice, but I also knew that it's important not to push my body too fast too soon. I did some reformer work. I actually worked a bit with the lovely Kush on this day, and we did some exercises just to reactivate those muscles.
and get my body going safely. After this, I also had some lunch, and also I had my training partner Sasha in the training area, which big shout out to Sasha. These are for, again, my perineals, to try and help my knee alignment, because sometimes when I'm landing from jumps I'm not quite landing with my knee straight over my toes, which obviously, if you guys know, that is super important to not get injured, and that is the aim of the game. So I do 3 sets of 12 with this. And then I did my glute bridges, which is again essential for training glute strength, which is really important for jumps and for holding and maintaining balance. So I did a few of these to regain some strength in those glutes. And once again, Sasha, star of the vlog. It's like 2:30 and I am done for the day. Don't normally finish this early. Normally I spend a lot more time in the studio. I did a whole lot more today than I did yesterday, and just for the safety of my body, I have to build it up slowly, otherwise I will hurt myself. I'm happy with my progress. I'm definitely feeling, I can just tell I'm so much better because I am so much more social with people, and I did all my exercises in the Gerwood, but then I was like, I don't want to go home, which is a really good sign that I'm getting better. Like, I don't want to just go home and lie in bed like I've been doing the last 5 days. I'm talking to some of my colleagues, which has actually been really nice. And now I'm going to head home and be a good girl and get some more rest. It's been such a weird week, definitely not how I would have liked it to have gone. But you know what, we move forwards, onwards and upwards. I'm just so happy to be back in the studio and moving my body, because I was getting very depressed. Onwards and upwards from here. I will kind of vlog a little bit going into the rest of the day. I've got to do a bit of my dissertation. I've got to book my graduation. I've got to book my gown and everything so I can receive my degree. Just gotta get myself home. As soon as I got home, I popped my eye drops in, because alongside a chest infection I actually had conjunctivitis, which was not fun. And then I got onto ordering my graduation things, and I couldn't believe that you could get like enhancement for your photographs for an extra $12.50. So I've just been ordering everything for graduation. I just paid £170 for 2 tickets, hiring my grad outfit, and look, I don't even remember what I spent all this money on. So you passed your degree and you've paid all this money for a degree, and then you just pay a little bit more as like a graduation gift of like, here's some more money. Surely the like $9,000 you already paid should pay for those things, no? I'm just throwing it out there. Universities, institutions, maybe it could come as a package deal with the degree. But anyhow, we move on. I digress. I'm now currently watching a little bit of tennis, because you guys know how much I love tennis. I have a friend coming over for studying this evening. Me and Hope are doing the same course. She was meant to come over yesterday, but because it was my first day back at work yesterday, I knew I just had to focus on getting myself going again. I'm a bit sad I can't do a bit more in the studio and cardio and stuff right now, but I know that will come back in no time, so I just gotta keep taking care of my body. The little update for you guys, I'm gonna wash and then I'm gonna get ready to have my friend over. I've just been cleaning. I find that I can get really lonely, especially these last few days where I've kind of been in bed on my own for most of the day every day. I am in another outfit from Halara, and as we are talking about Halara, let's have a little look at some of the new items that I got this week. So one of the best things to come out this week is that I got to try all the new Halara clothes, and I absolutely loved them. I even tried these green jeans, which is totally not normally my style, but I'm totally vibing with them. You can use my promo code H10YT to save $10 for spending over $100 on any item. And if not, you can still use my promo code HM15 for 15% off on full price items. So you have plenty of options to use promo code wise, and I will link all of these items in the description so you can go and get them if you like the look of them. Because for me, one of the biggest things with clothes is that I want them to be comfortable. I need them to be stretchy. I need to be able to do a leg kick at any point. These are the ideal for me because I really dislike wearing non-stretchy jeans or non-stretchy items of clothing because I really value movement, and Halara being an activewear brand, I feel like what I like that they cater for is not just for sporting activities, but in your everyday life, encouraging movement. And I think that's something I'm super passionate about, and it's probably why I love wearing their clothes so much. This jacket has been a highlight, and these training pants, these are really fun to wear. I sometimes wear them at the bar. Again, nice and stretchy, and obviously stylish as well, which is a great combo to have. So I definitely recommend checking out their site, checking out if you are a very active person, and even if you're not, if you just like comfy clothes, Halara is the place for you. They also sent me this skirt, which is super nice and flowy. I'm so ready for the summer to be able to wear this. The weather is coming, guys, in the UK. We're very close now. But yeah, make sure to check out Halara. All links are in the description.
So if you guys are into some of the products, make sure to click the link in the description. Obviously what I'm wearing right now is also Halara. Everything's Halara these days in my wardrobe. I really love wearing their products. All I can say is I really vouch for it and I vibe with it. So I best get myself in the mode to actually study, because right now my brain is not there. The world is saved. I didn't just chuck my pins absolutely everywhere. I feel like it's a common thing with perfectionists that if we don't feel burnt out or tired enough, that we feel like we haven't pushed ourselves enough. I think I need to get better at learning my tiredness cues and respecting them when possible. Obviously when we're doing shows, you kind of just have to throw it out the window a little bit. But when we're able to rest, to be a little bit better at relaxing and accepting that there's peaks and troughs even in training and rehearsal, and we don't have to be going 8 million% 24 hours a day. Well, you can't, because if you're like that, then you're gonna burn out. Yeah, still learning all the time. Super duper happy not to be bedridden anymore.
It might have already been a couple of hours, but we are finally getting on to some work, I promise. Uni time. Funny enough, once we got started, I got a little bit addicted and couldn't stop, so I ended up working pretty late on my dissertation, and it is so close to being done now, which is super exciting because it's a big chunk of work. And then I wound down with a hot choco and a bit of TV before going to sleep. The next morning I went into work, even though it wasn't necessarily work day, just to try and keep my body progressing. Here I'm wearing the Halara pants, super comfy as you can see. Make sure to check them out, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. If you did, make sure to comment this emoji, and I'll be seeing you in next week's vlog, going to Bristol on tour with yet again another Sleeping Beauty. Guys, keep dreaming big and making it happen. See you soon.